What's up, guys? Mike the Cop. We're here at the range today. Gonna do a real legitimate review of the Glock 48, unlike the OCK 9X19 review from last week. You haven't seen that, check it out. But we're here. Gonna do the concealed carry draw.
Dude, you forgot the gun.
What?
You forgot the gun.
You were supposed to get the gun.
No.
You were supposed to get the gun.
Dude.
Yeah, really.
Well, we can't go.
You have to get the gun.
I got you. Yeah, I will defend my brothers. I will defend the weak. I will pursue and fight evil so others may sleep. I am the sheepdog, protecting the night. Wolf hunters unite. Bring it on. It's time to fight.
Before we get into it, guys, today's video is brought to you in partnership with Sportsman's Guide. If you want to go to sportsmansguide.com and use the code MikeTheCop, you'll save $20 for every 100 you spend. I'll drop a link in the description below, so I want to thank them for the video. Also, I am carrying concealed with a C&G holster. They are not. I just realized that I got this holster and I'll show it at the end, more details, but this was my holster choice for the day. C&G is a law enforcement owned company. I'm not getting paid to promote them or anything like that. It's just literally the holster that I'm wearing today. Listen, okay, it's a Glock. There's really nothing special. I have a few thoughts about why I may or may not choose this gun to use as a concealed carry or a backup. I'll explain that at the end. I'm just gonna kind of put this through a few paces just to see, does anything stand out at all to me when I'm shooting this compared to any other Glock in the universe? Let's find out. Bullets go straight, but 3 yards is for amateurs.
"2,000 years later."
Go big or go home, boys. So obviously with the fundamentals of shooting, your grip is the first thing. This feels good in the hand. Now I want to, is there anything different about the trigger reset? That's another feature I compare when I go from Glock model to Glock model, but again, it's a Glock. It's pretty much just like a block of ice. I don't know. Right in the face. And the last thing I'll do is I'll just load up a mag here and do some rapid fire and see how it feels cycling through like 3 rounds at a time. All right, so when it comes to these different models, they change up the frame sizes basically. So like comparing this to the 19, which is where my head immediately goes, a lot of people are gonna say, well, maybe this is designed for women. How would women be able to handle this gun? So we're gonna go ahead and test that out real quick. Oh, girl problems. Hair in the mags. Offhand. Ow! It works. Well, what else should we do?
Think you could put like a smiley face on the target?
Like right on the guy's face?
Yeah, like right there.
Yeah.
From like, what, 3 yards?
From all the way down there, like 15 yards.
No way.
All right.
Dude, There's no way that he's gonna be able to freaking do this at all. It's not gonna happen. So,
Dude. What?
that
He's
might have
smiling.
been a bit too close. You definitely were cheating.
No, I wasn't. That's not bad. That one I threw. I felt it when I threw it, but everything else is either from 5 or we did 3 yards and then I went to 7 yards. All just pretty much trying to quick sight acquisition and fire it off. I know a lot of people don't like the stock Glock sights, but I like them just fine. Whatever, 3 to 7 yards, you're talking 21 feet away, and just a quick look, and you know, I don't know, it works. All right, let's wrap this review up. Of course, you can see I am wearing my safety goggles. Anytime I'm carrying concealed, I always wear my safety goggles because you just never know. So that's not true. All right, I put up the Glock 19 in my head against the 48. A lot of people say, well, what about the 43? I tried the 43 for a backup gun. I carried it a couple times to see how it felt. I still preferred the 42. I just did a video on how I selected what backup gun I decided to carry years ago. So you can check that out. I will link that in the description or put a card up here. And that explains why I didn't go with the 43 before. So I only have the 19 to compare it with from personal experience. I carried the 19 for years. And it was definitely, I think it's pretty much a concealed carry standard is the 19. And I'll tell you what I like about the 48. I like the lightness of it, the convenience of it. It is pretty good as far as that goes. I like what they did with the slide, a few more cutouts to lighten it up a little bit. The problem with how light this ends up being is you really have to focus on your grip. And that's, I mean, some people just don't have as strong of grip or whatever. So if you lighten up at all, I would toss around if I was doing like a little quick trigger reset feel, and I was putting the rounds through it and lighten the grip at all. I would notice it and feel a huge difference. So that seems to me be a downside. I mean, listen, it's a Glock. It's gonna fire for the most part. It's gonna do what it's supposed to do, but I still feel like I would choose the 19 to carry because for a little bit of extra width, I'm getting 5 more rounds and I'm getting a grip and a weight to the gun that just feels better for me. Every single person, when they say, what should I carry for concealed carry or for a backup? Listen, that's a personal decision. It's going to be what you shoot best with. This gun, you know, it shoots great. I don't have any complaints about it per se, other than, like I said, it's a little bit light, so you really have to focus on the grip. But I would probably choose the 19 because if I'm gonna carry a mag in the gun and an extra mag on me, I'm getting 10 more rounds than I would have otherwise. So it's to me a no-brainer that I would continue to go with the 19, but that doesn't mean that it's a no-brainer for you. So does the gun work? Yes. Does the gun look cool? Yeah, it looks fine. Is it a Glock? Yep. I would just pick the 19 over the 48 for me. So you go get both and you decide for yourself. And Glock, if you're watching, yes, I will accept payment for this review. Good day. I forgot, I promised I'd show you guys the C&G holster. Pretty typical Kydex holster. Snaps in nice. It's adjustable though. If you want a little bit more tension or whatever, you can adjust it. And it's got this little, I can't remember what the technical name is for it, a wing, I guess. And it sort of is meant to push your belt out and put a little counter pressure to make drawing a little bit more consistent and smooth. I met the guys from C&G at a Leviathan shoot down in Florida in December. You'll remember I shot the guns with Donut Operator, good times. And they were there showing off their stuff. So anytime law enforcement people are in the holster game, I take it seriously because they're looking for something that's obviously effective for what they need to do. So a lot of these guys use this for their, you know, tactical duty carry, like as a secondary weapon in tactical situations, or detectives will use like these as their holsters when they're not you know, fully geared up and all that stuff. So anyway, that's it.